Welcome back to Kickin' It Live, Bears. Today is the last day to register for the nationwide Hack-A-Thon, and it is a full day excused from normal classes learning coding and technology in the first floor STEM Commons on April 11th. You can use the QR code on screen to register. This year's prom tickets are now available for purchase for $45, and tickets can be purchased at the link on Canvas or your class Instagram page. Students have the opportunity to travel to Scotland next year, and Upper Arlington High School math teacher and Scotland Exchange Coordinator explains the benefits of the experience.
Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Chandler, for those of you that don't know me, and I am a math teacher here and also in charge of the Scotland Exchange program that we have here at the high school. So I just wanted to let all current 10th and 11th grade students know that the applications for next year's exchange are now available on your Canvas pages. So the exchange program, just to give you a little bit of information about it, we have a partnership with a high school in St. Andrews, Scotland. And so what you will do is you would host a student from their high school in October for about 10 days. And so while they're here, they'll stay at your house and you'll get to go, you plan fun events for them. And then next year over spring break, you'll travel to Scotland and hang out there with your partner. You get to stay in their house and get to know their family and get to go do lots of fun things in Scotland. So it's a great exchange, a great program, and I would love it for you to apply. So the applications are due the Friday after spring break. So you've got a little bit of time to get that filled out. But if you have any questions, you can see me or Mr. Griffin. So thanks.
The top 300 winners in Ohio for the Ohio Governor's Youth Art Exhibit will have their artwork on display at the Rhodes Tower in downtown Columbus from May 4th until May 19th. Upper Arlington High School students Kennedy Bates, Danny Chrisman, and Annabelle Montgomery's art will be there. Other UAHS students placed as regional winners, and their artwork will be on display from March 27th until March 25th at the McConnell Art Center. The numbers are in for the Student Council's annual Change to Make a Change, and the grand total collected this year from the Upper Arlington High School community is $2,658.62. And Ella is live this morning to surprise the winning class and announce the other winners.
I think we need better lighting.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Bears, in the competition, the gold period with the highest amount collected was Dr. Moss and Mr. Monster with more than $407. Congrats, guys. In second place, there's Miss Scalucci's Freshman Forum. In third place, there's Mr. Martin and Miss Carmichael's gold period. And in fourth place, Miss Aladini's gold period. But yeah, so you guys get a donut party. What? All right, let's kick it back to Charlie.
Reminder, we need to clean our acts up in the bathrooms. Destruction of these spaces is disrespectful to everyone who uses and cleans those spaces. Expect changes to be made after spring break if people don't start respecting the bathroom spaces. And now to sports.
Ice hockey had an impressive state tournament on Saturday and Sunday. The Bears defeated Mentor 7-2 in the state semifinal and beat Cleveland St. Ignatius 5-2 on Sunday to clinch the state title.
This was the Bears' first state championship in program history, and they were led by senior Jason Davis with 2 goals and junior Mason Herndon, who recorded 34 saves.
Reminder that Mason is up for the Columbus Dispatch Athlete of the Week. Voting closes at 4 p.m. today, so be sure to visit the Dispatch's website to vote.
OSU men's ice hockey faces off against Penn State this Saturday in the Big Ten tournament semifinal. They are seeded third and are looking to advance to the finals on March 22nd.
OSU women's ice hockey begins tournament play this Saturday. The number 2 seeded Bucks face St. Lawrence, and puck drop is set for 6 p.m.
Selection Sunday for the NCAA Division I men's and women's basketball tournaments is this Sunday to determine the 68-team brackets. Both the men's and women's games are set to start next Tuesday and Wednesday.
And now to Ella.
Welcome back to Community Bears. Good news, pizza lovers. NBC4 reports that Goodfellas Pizzeria, a New York-style pizzeria, has plans to open location in the Short North this spring. Some of the pizzas they're known for are the Forget About It, which has every available topping, and the Wise Guy, which has green peppers, onions, mushrooms, black olives, and tomatoes. Customers can also build their own pizza and order other items such as calzones, subs, and salads. If you're traveling with Delta for spring break, you can get the chance to have a Shake Shack burger in the sky. USA Today reports that Shake Shack burgers will now be available in first class on Delta Airlines flights over 900 miles, departing out of Atlanta, LA, New York, LaGuardia, and Seattle. This comes after the initial launch of Burgers in the Sky out of Boston and Columbus in December. On the arts scene, according to 10WBNS, Down to the Felt is the largest independent film made in Central Ohio. It follows a gambler and a hitman over an intense 2-week period. Down to the Felt will be opening the Cinema Columbus Film Festival on April 30th at the Southern Theater in downtown Columbus. Co-writer and director John Osbeck said it will, quote, shine a spotlight on the kind of work and the talent that's in the city that continues to grow, end quote. As the weather is warming up and summer is getting closer, here are some things to look forward to this summer. According to ABC6, on July 25th, country artist Warren Zeters will be performing at the Ohio State Fair as part of the Relapse Tour. And just a few days later, on July 29th, comedian Leanne Morgan will bring her Just Getting Started tour to the fair, as well as being held. All concerts will be held at the Celeste Center. And now to Ella.
Okay, hey Bears. If you didn't already know, it's Pi Day and we're live. 3.14. We're going to talk to the math teachers about why this day is so cool. So, hey, you guys are live. Are you guys hyped for Pi Day? Are you guys excited for Pi Day? It's Pi Day 3.14. What do you think about it?
We love Pi Day.
Are you going to celebrate with Pi?
Yeah, all the time.
That's awesome. Great. Oh my goodness. We found our victim. Hey, do you want to talk about Pi Day real quick?
Always.
Duh.
All right.
Why is Pi Day so awesome?
Well,
Oh
just
my goodness.
pie in general is just fantastic. And
Hey, do you want to talk about Pi
I
Day
mean,
real quick?
math is super interesting, always. So why not celebrate a super cool constant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many digits do you know off the top of your head?
At least like 200-300, probably.
Wow. That's impressive.
Not really.
Okay.
So when I was in college, I was a math major.
How many digits do you know off the top of your head? It's okay.
At least like 200-300.
Wow.
But in college, whenever people would find out that I was a math major, they would always say, how many digits of pi do you know? And I would just make them up and just rattle
Okay.
off digits. And then eventually they'd say, you're making that up. And I would say, yeah, I'm making that up.
That's a pro tip, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's kick it back to the studio.
All right, I'm joined here today with Jason Davis, Ben Spence, and William Schaus, 3 of our hockey players who helped the program win their first state championship. Jason and Ben, you both had 2 crucial goals in the championship. What was going through your minds during those moments, and how did you stay focused to make sure you capitalize on those opportunities?
You know, after scoring the first goal in the second period, it really just changed the momentum of the game, and it really felt like our team kind of came out after that, and we were ready to win.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, after we started getting a lead, I think we were able to play with less stress and more carefree, and I think that's when we really started putting pucks in the net.
William, you were a 4-year varsity player and captain both junior and senior year. What does being a team captain mean to you, and how did you fulfill that role this season?
Yeah, it was really cool. My teammates voted me captain 2 years in a row, and as a captain, just making sure the team was locked in for games and practices and just keeping energy high on the bench.
Awesome. Ben, as a sophomore, how does it feel to play such a big role on a varsity sport and help your team win a state championship?
It really felt amazing to be able to come out and produce when the moment was big and kind of like show out in front of our student section.
And Jason and William, as graduating members of this historic team, what do you guys hope your legacy will be, and what do you want younger players to take away from the team's journey?
Just the legacy of being the first team in school history to win the state championship in ice hockey. And I hope younger kids that live in UA look forward to playing for the school.
Yeah, kind of what Jason said. It just shows like future teams can do it, and like just because we're not a private school doesn't mean we can't win state championships for ice hockey.
Yep. Well, thank you guys for coming on the show today. Make sure that everyone votes Mason Herndon for Dispatch Athlete of the Week. And now let's kick it back to Charlie to wrap up the show.
The Upper Arlington Robotics Club is holding a fundraiser today after school. The club is selling 3D printed keychains and robotics pins during lunch today and hosting a bake sale featuring Pi Day cookies after school. Tomorrow is the first day of spring break and the annual UA Day of Unplugging. It's a challenge to see if you can go 24 hours without looking at your digital devices and using technology. Doing so is good for your brain and your body. It relieves stress and reduces anxiety and depression. According to the Columbus Dispatch, Southwest is the largest air carrier in Columbus, and starting on May 28th, customers who are not a part of the Southwest Higher Tier Reward Program will have to pay for their checked bags, a change from the company's long-standing practice offering 2 free checked bags for every customer. Amazon Prime members can now enjoy a free movie at AMC theaters as a part of the exclusive Prime Premiere promotion, along with a free small drink and popcorn for each person. To claim this deal, members must reserve tickets and seats at primepremiere.amazon. This limited time perk gives Prime subscribers a chance to see exclusive content at no additional cost. According to 10 TV, for the first time in 3 years, last night a total lunar eclipse began around midnight and the totality hit at 2:30 in the morning and lasted 1 hour. This eclipse was visible across the United States and other parts of the Western Hemisphere. The next lunar eclipse will be visible on August 27th and 28th. And now to Davey, who will take a look at one of Grater's seasonal flavors.
Grater's seasonal flavor for St. Patty's Day is called mint cookies and cream, and I just want to know what some kids at the school thought of it.
All right, guys, today I'm trying mint cookies and cream.
Pretty good. Kind of just tastes like mint chocolate chip, not gonna lie. I don't really taste the cookies and cream.
I really like the flavor, and mint chip is definitely like my favorite flavor of ice cream.
It's very minty. Got some cookies in there too, maybe some cream. Very lovely. I love it. 8.2 out of 10.
I like it. I'm not really a big fan of mint, but it's good. I just wouldn't choose it out of everything.
Mint cookies and cream will be available for purchase through the end of March. This has been Davey Parker reporting for the WARL.
And now for the food news of the week. Chipotle announced on March 6th that the Chipotle Honey Chicken is now being offered. And Chipotle's chief brand officer, Chris Brandt, said, quote, Chipotle Honey Chicken was our top performing limited time offer in test markets, and we're excited for guests to taste this new bold protein with their go-to orders, end quote. That's all we have for today, Bears. Have a fun and safe spring break.
With you.